19 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Jackson. D right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Freak. Drains the 19-footer.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And we're through the first half of basketball.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. Nice work coming off the bench, guys. Great energy, great offense. We really got to show our depth in the first half. I will point out that all...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And a different look here for the Pistons. Marcus Morris is checked in for Myers-Leonard. Harris comes in for Johnson. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and Sessions subbed in for Jackson. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Marcus Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Now, a moment here, let's check out the numbers for O'Quinn, how he performed last season. He averaged about 5 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
It's deflected. Stolen by O'Quinn. Here's Freak. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And that's now 10 points for Freak. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Sessions. Inside, here's Morris. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. Now here's Freak. He's got 10. Clock is at 3. New York needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Meeks dishes to Sessions. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. O'Quinn, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 6. Ramon Sessions with the steal. He dishes it to Meeks. Drummond a screen, and Meeks kicks to Morris. Lets a floater go. Sessions no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Sessions passes to Drummond. They double in with Freak. Harris a screen on Aflalo. Out to Harris. Takes a three. The Pistons rebound. 1 second left. And no good trying to get that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the... Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. Freak in at point guard. Maurice Spates out there with Derek Williams. And it's Green, and it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And so it's Detroit with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Dorse, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond. He's racked up a double-double with points and rebounds tonight, and that made the difference. A terrific effort on both sides of the floor.
Well, Andre Drummond asserted himself in a big way in this game. He is a terrifying presence, and tonight he was fully motivated and engaged. His rebounding on both ends of the court has always been sensational. The man was just a monster in the paint.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the New York Knicks. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons in Detroit. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And Jabari Parker is a guy we'll have our eye on tonight. Had to sit out most of last season after he tore the ACL. Shaq, you still have to like the kid's future.
You know what I like him, Ernie? He showed us that he can score consistently on the NBA level. He had an early setback, but he's motivated as any young player. I know you see his commercials. He's coming back with a vengeance.
He's coming back with a vengeance, and he's a very efficient scorer at his position, and for his age, he's got a great deal of skill. And I think he's the forgotten man in Milwaukee because they made the playoffs, but this guy was their best player before that happened.
The game is coming up shortly. It's time to get down to Kevin Harlan. Kevin.
Introducing your Milwaukee Bucks. At point guard, at 6'6" number 5, Michael Carter-Williams. At center, standing 6'11", number 15, Greg Monroe. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8",